Well, Martin Medicine was our first vice chairman. He was the first one who wrote the Constitution for our tribe here. So I was sitting here thinking the other day when I was praying for our people, I was thinking that I'm nobody, you know, I'm not the best person in the world. I'm never going to be anything. But I always see our Kichitas out there, and they have no staff. They don't have nothing like we used to have a long time ago. And what we come from is we come from Sitting Post people, who's a strong heart society. So I prayed about this, and I thought about this and how the most important time that we need these things is now. We need our warriors to stand up and protect us. We need our people to come back as one, because we need to stand up against the giant again. We need to stand up at this enemy that we had that long time ago that took this stuff from us. He's not going to quit. He's not going to stop fighting us until he took everything from us. He's still our enemy, regardless of what we think. He's not. He's not going to end it. Even though all of us that are here, this brotherhood that we have from the armed forces, we know until they take everything that we have, the mini wachoni, that's our first medicine of life that we have. And if they take that from us, it's gone. So I sat down and I did a little research on how our Strong Heart Society had these feathers. The red-tailed hawk, the owl. That was their society feathers that this Papa Leaki had. So I made it to represent our warriors that are here, to come back and help our people in the desperate time that we have right here, that we're having right now. I want our Kichitas, because they have no staff, and you see them at the powwows and stuff, they never have a staff. 3 years ago, they invited me down to their place down there to have a meeting. At that time, I was thinking about making them a beads bonnet, each and every one of them to wear, like for the armed forces that they had. And then this came about, so I made this instead. And I want our Kichitas to be proud of who we are when we go in, that this is what we represent. We represent our Strong Heart Society that we're here now. I want our veterans to be proud that we are here, we're still alive. And on the back of this staff, you'll see a round. My grandfather gave that to me a long time ago. He told me I come from the battle of Little Bighorn. So I tied that on for our brothers to remember that those were our enemies back then. They still are today. That's why they're trying to take our stuff on many Wachoni. I put that on in remembrance of our warriors here. So when we go out there and try to carry the staff, I want you not to remember me, but to remember our people that are suffering, that are out there with this water. Should ever happen, that it will kill everything. I don't think this magnitude is just not, as we look around in this crowd, there's not too many people here, but if our people really knew the magnitude of what would really happen, it would kill all of us in a matter of a couple months. We would go without water. Our people would literally die, you know? And that's a sad thing to really think about, you know. It's not like whenever they say it's not raining or whatever, it's going to. It's happening now. Williston, the water lines are breaking up there, the pipelines are breaking. It's going to come downhill. Generally, sooner or later, it's still going to hit us. It's still going to affect us. It's happening up there, water rolling downhill. It's going to still affect us. But as long as we can stop one from crossing, and we're going to do this. So at this time, I'd like to present this to the veteran group that I think that I see them out there all the time. Powwows, wherever they're needed, I see them there. So I asked my co-op Frank Jamerson, called him up about a week ago, told him I wanted to do this. And so today I told him I wanted to do it today. So our people know that from this day forward that they're going to have our people fighting for our water. our Kichitas are here with us. Got our staff back. We're slowly going to start getting our medicines back and everything that we have. That we need to come back as people. We need to come back as one. We can't stop. We can't say, oh well, just because Mr. Crow goes over there buttering up with the people down there, don't have to start talking about him. He's doing the best he can for us too. Everybody has to take part in what we got to do. We don't have to let each other do what we got to do. And I'll just say, yeah, Jeff, he's over there with all the birds and all this. You can give a shit about us, But he's probably the main one that cares because those animals need him too. Now, water needs that more than anything. We all need each other. That's little Gary over there. He's our EPA representative. He helps us. Martush Bob back there, he has horses with the kids and stuff. But most importantly, we thought our Kichita to help us. Be our backbone again. That's what we need. Oh, that's it.
Kind of nervous here. I've done anything like this before, but first of all, I just want to say good morning to each and every one of you, and especially want to say a big thank you to Mr. Earl Medicine for this honor and this opportunity that he's bestowed upon our veterans post, and I try to tell the guys to be active. The people depend on you. Something like this to happen for us, it's a great honor, and I hope that those of you that witnessed this today and the guys that are here today will take this to heart and remember the days to come through the hardships that we have to endure and the things we have to do for our people. So again, thank you, Earl, for this honor and this blessing of the Eagle or the staff for our post, and we'll continue to carry it on from this day forward. So thank you.